Massage is just overall wellness, and the whole body is taken into consideration when I address an issue. And I think that the way that I approach this practice in wellness is the whole person, because everything's connected, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Before I got into massage and alternative health, I was in advertising. So I was a music producer, I got into content producing. Extremely stressful environment. You are dealing with so many different things. So I was getting massages at least once a week, sometimes twice a week, just depending on how busy it was and how much travel was involved. And after I started wanting to make some changes in my life, I was just kind of looking at natural living and wellness and that sort of thing. And I started learning about natural products. I started learning about herbs and how people in earlier days just used what's around us to heal themselves and also to prevent certain things. And so I really started digging into it, started taking classes, started taking workshops, finally got to a point to where I was kind of over the ego and over the money and everything else in that industry. And I was like, you know what, I really want to go into massage and I want to go into wellness. I like to think of it as maintenance, and that it's just part of life. I just feel like if you can prevent a lot of things, if you pay attention to what you're putting in your body and on your body, I mean, your skin is the largest organ. Everything you put on your skin goes into your body. So I pretty much make everything that I use. I have this thing where if I can't eat it, I don't put it on my body. And that came from just working with different herbalists and working with some people that are really, really good at Chinese medicine. And it's such an interesting area because you open one door, there's another door and another door, and I'm just this perpetual learner type, so I just love it.
I often say that at this phase of my life, I just want to finish well, and finishing well would be 10, 15 years older and just be able to carry the groceries into the house. Just have enough physical strength to enjoy life and sit and meditate, etc.
Initially he told me he was coming to see me just for some pain and some maintenance things for his body, because he works out a lot and he does yoga. And he went into more detail about his background in yoga, how he got into it. And it was one of those things where just personalities clicked. He ended up talking the entire session, which was so rare, and we just got along, and I started getting information from him. He invited me to a class, and I was like, whoa, this is a different type of yoga.
In her nature, she reaches out to people. In her aura, she reaches out to people. In her way of living, she reaches out to people. And that made me want to reach back out to her. And in the process, she said, well, Colin and I just bought a building and I want to have a studio, and do you want to sort of do a little meditation or yoga teaching there?
It's just become a really cool friendship where I think we're both learning a lot. And it's interesting because it's kind of like this unlikely match. Like, it's just, I don't know if we would have run into each other in a different setting, in a different situation. And it's just kind of cool. And that's just something else I like about this area, that people didn't really seem to care about where you came from, what you did, how much money you have. It just seemed to be very welcoming and friendly right from the beginning. It was just kind of like, hey, if you're a cool person, you're a cool person, regardless of what you have. And that was refreshing. If I were to sum up what Massa Body is as a whole, it's a place to facilitate overall healing, physical, emotional, spiritual, mental, and be able to get to the root of your issues and be able to move forward in the most positive, healthy way that you can.